Hi, it's Jamie from Orb. Today I'm excited to share 3 new ways to measure network speed using Orb with easier setup, faster results, and using less data than tools like iPerf and Speed Test. So I've got my Orb app here running on macOS. Yes, I've got a lot of Orbs. I work here. The first thing I'm going to measure is Wi-Fi speed. So I have an iPhone 17 Pro Max here. I'm going to access it remotely through my Mac, but I've also got it running here. You can see that this is actually measuring from my phone to my router, so not my internet connection. So if I want to measure the Wi-Fi speed, I can do that. So I can do that within a few seconds. I get a really quick answer, pretty good speeds. In fact, this is faster than my internet connection. So that's telling me that my Wi-Fi is doing pretty good in this spot. That's fine. The Wi-Fi access point is right there. That makes sense. Next, I want to measure the speed of my LAN. And so I have a Linux Home Lab PC that is running on a 10 gigabit Ethernet connection. And so I want to know, hey, is this thing running at full speed? You can see that my responsiveness is great. I've got 1 milliseconds from the Linux PC to my router. I also have, if I run a quick content speed test, you can see I'm getting 9,000 down and 9,000 up effectively. And what's really remarkable about this content speed test is it only uses 10 megabits or 10 megabytes of data in each direction. And it gets you an answer faster, quicker, with less data and less hassle than using something like iPerf or trying to hack together some sort of speed test. You can also schedule this to run on an hourly or daily basis. We also provide a peak speed test, and that's something that you can see here. I got the full 10 gigabit speeds here. This is what you would get if you have a 1500 MTU. But yes, we can measure the full speeds if you need to, but this is going to use more data. It's going to take 30 seconds. So typically, we say you don't really need to. You can use the content speed test and really get a quick indication of if the network is moving at the speeds that you expect. All right, one more. Third thing I want to measure is a sort of tunneled link, a VPN. I have a virtual private server running at a colo in Seattle. And I have a tailscale link, which is sort of like a VPN, from my router to that colo. And so this allows me to measure the link, the latency, both from my router to that colo over that tailscale link, as well as the speed. And so if I do a quick content speed test, you can see that I'm going to get a fraction of my internet speed, but good enough for this VPN link for what I'm doing with this home server or this network server. So yeah, that's it. That's 3 ways to use Orb's new Orb-to-Orb capability to measure network speeds in new ways.